Hello, my name is Martin Grayson. I'm the author of The View from the First Chair, a book about how to be a litigator, how to think like a lawyer. In this series, we've talked about trial procedures, behavior in the courtroom, deposition procedures. I'd like to talk now a little bit about getting near the end of the process, picking a jury before you go to trial. And my advice in this area is really pretty simple. Pick a jury you like. Well, you say, how do you know if you like someone? And I would offer that it's not as difficult as you think. If I took 10 people at random off the street and lined them up and had you walk down that row of people and said, select 3 that you would like to go have a drink with, I think you'd be able to pick 3 fairly easily. Whether it's hairstyle, whether it's body posture, whether it's dress, earrings, I don't know what it might be, but you will very quickly conclude that there are some people here you'd like to spend time with and others you would avoid. It's not foolproof, that goes without saying, but your alternative is out of the charts and the handbooks, and that's also not foolproof, and I'll explain to you why. I believe in jury metrics. I was a psychology major, and I believe in demographics. I know that you can draw assumptions about certain classes of people for certain reasons, and generally they're reliable. The problem is it's only reliable over a huge universe. For any given individual, it's not very reliable at all. So if I had to pick a 55-year-old female or a 29-year-old male to be on a jury, if I'm a plaintiff in a personal injury case, I pick the 55-year-old female, because in general, older people are a bit more liberal than younger people. Females are a bit more liberal than males. And I use that as a guide. On the other hand, in any particular case, I may be barking up the wrong tree. That particular 55-year-old female may have had a friend who had a personal injury lawsuit in which the insurance company refused to pay, the case went to trial, and her friend got 0. She may even be the friend, in which case she's dying to give somebody $5 million to punish an insurance company or punish defendants. You never know, because you're dealing with a small sample of 20 or 30 or 40 people from whom you're going to select 12 to be on your jury. So the demographics, the psychological mileposts that you might use to make your selection, which the jury consultants depend on, while reliable, if I had 50,000 people in the pool to pick from, are not reliable for any given individual. You might have exactly the opposite of what you're trying to get. On the other hand, my advice is if you pick a jury you like, at the very least you're going to spend the next week or month or year daily looking at the faces of people who kind of please you. You're happy to see them. And that will come across in your presentation. You'll smile when you see them, and it's fairly genuine, and they'll understand that it's genuine. And that body language, that non-verbal communication will get through to them as much as anything else. So my advice, keep it simple. Pick people you like, and trust me, you'll be able to tell who you like. One final point. The jury loves the judge. It's almost a nursery rhyme. The jury loves the judge, the jury loves the judge. You can depend on the fact that the jury will love the judge. So at all times, and I've mentioned this before in this series, you must be respectful to the judge. If a judge rules against you on an objection, it's yes, Your Honor. If the judge rules for you on an objection, it's thank you, Your Honor. But in any event, you are always polite and respectful to the judge, the clerks, the bailiff, the people in the courtroom. Because the judge will signal to the jury who he likes or she likes, not necessarily swaying the case in anyone's favor, but a look on the face of a judge when someone stands up to object as if to say, oh, you again, is more than enough to tell the jury that this is not a person I like. And by extension, the jury will not like that person very much either. You do not want to be that person. So at all times, you ingratiate yourself with the court. It'll serve you in good stead. The jury that already likes you will like you even more.